Do you think inflation is a political liability ahead of the midterm?
That's a great asset. More inflation. What a stupid son.
Naughty language. President Biden lashing out at Fox News White House correspondent Peter Doocy for asking a question about inflation.
I love the way Shimkus describes that. Joe Concha here. Now, Joe, isn't it so great to see this civility that Joe Biden promised?
Yeah, Pyro. Joe Biden is not the commander-in-chief. It appears that he's the curmudgeon-in-chief, and he's increasingly angry with the press. I mean, this is just the last week alone. What a stupid son of a bitch. He said that yesterday. He just played it. What a stupid question. That's what he said about Jackie Heinrich, a White House correspondent also for Fox. And he said to Phil Wegman of Real Clear Politics, if you don't understand that, you're in the wrong business. So, look, the 46th president is understandably upset, right? He is Build Back Better bill, trillions of social spending, that's dead in its current form. His party's attempt to overhaul election law via federal takeover was also thwarted in both cases by members of his own party, right? Inflation's at a 40-year high. Crime is spiraling out of control. Russia's thumbing its nose at us while preparing to invade Ukraine without any fear of reprisal. So, look, this is from an NBC News poll, and it's very important. Just 5% of adults say Mr. Biden has performed better than expected as president, and that's one of the many that's one of the lowest we've seen. He's also not seen as likable anymore. He was at 53% when he came into office as far as likability. He's now at 38%. But kudos to Peter Doocy for laughing it off. He told Sean Hannity last night there are much bigger things to focus on. He didn't make himself the story. Obviously, the Russian invasion of Ukraine should be top of mind, or inflation. So Peter Doocy handled that perfectly. I think I saw Stephen Miller on Twitter put it best. He said Jim Acosta would need a neck brace if he actually was addressed to in that way, making himself the victim in the story.
Yeah.
So
well,
that was just perfect.
Right. Joe, I mean, when the president first entered office, all the questions were about his favorite ice cream flavor or what he would do better than former President Trump. The media has turned on him in recent weeks. Take a listen to this.
Okay.
Who feels like we are in a better place now than we were a year ago? Show of hands. No one believes we're in a better spot now.
Mr. Biden does need a reset because he's lost his identity a bit. He's no longer seen as competent and effective.
Yeah, and also Chuck Todd pointed out that of all the areas public perception has changed regarding President Biden, the fact that people don't see him as easygoing and likable is the most damaging, which sort of brings us back to the SOB comment that he made to Peter Doocy as well.
Precisely. And I'm not so sure it's media turning on him, but they're simply reporting what people are telling them. So when Margaret Brennan does that focus group you saw on CBS, or Chuck Todd is simply reporting poll results from an NBC News poll, that's just like giving scores to the football games, right? And right now, Joe Biden is down many, many touchdowns on all those important issues that we talked about. But from a personality standpoint, that was always kind of Biden's backstop, right? That, well, you know, he's the guy from Scranton. He's folksy and he makes gaffes, but, you know, that's Joe Biden just being human. But now he just comes across as, and I hate to use this analogy, but it's the only thing that comes to mind, an angry old man who simply cannot take a fair question without lashing out. And for people to say, well, it's different with Biden when Trump did the same exact thing, that is the biggest punchline probably in social media right now.
Right, yeah. It was quite the moment on TV yesterday. Joe, thank you for sharing your perspective on it this morning. We appreciate it.
Of course. Great to see you guys. See you tomorrow.
Good to see
Bye.
you. Okay.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.